Hi, I'm Alyssa and welcome back to Grad Hacks. These videos are here to help you navigate the ups and downs of graduate school with practical tips, resources, and guidance on topics that matter most. Today, I'm going to be talking about burnout because it's a reality that so many graduate students experience, but few are taught how to actually handle it. So I'll be sharing my best realistic ways of preventing burnout or coping with it if you're already there. So let's get into it. My first tip is to notice the early signs. So stress is something that can come and go, but burnout really sticks around. And for me, it can show up when I'm exhausted even after I've been resting, or I feel weirdly detached from my schoolwork, or I'm putting things off because just everything feels overwhelming. And if you notice any of those patterns like that start to stick around for weeks instead of just a one-off day, that's your sign to maybe slow down and check in with yourself and not to push harder and hope that it just goes away on its own. My second tip is to really try to give your day an ending. So as graduate students, one thing that can really fuel burnout is that our work never really feels done. There's always more that we could be doing, more studying, more writing, more reading. There's always one other article that we could start reading, right? There's so many out there, but trying to give yourself a clear stopping point. Maybe it's just finishing a certain task, closing your laptop at a certain time, or setting some school and outside life boundaries. Even having a short routine for signaling the end of your work or study day can make a really, really big difference. Trying to have that separation and give your day an ending. My third tip is to try to shrink your to-do list. So burnout often hits the hardest when your to-do list is so long and just feels endless, and your brain is stuck on thinking about what's 3 weeks, 3 months ahead. So one thing that really helps me is just zooming in on one day, just today. So ask yourself, what are the small things that I can realistically get done today? What are the priorities? Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, but even just downsizing that to-do list and focusing on those small, actionable, concrete tasks can really help clear that mental clutter that could just be kind of perpetuating burnout and instead give you a sense of real progress. And my last tip is that if you're already starting to feel a bit burnt out, do less on purpose. And it might feel a little bit counterintuitive, but if you're already feeling burnt out, it's not the time to push through. It's really the time to take a step back and to try to get your energy level back up. So whether that's by focusing on the basics like sleep, food, movement, maybe you go outside for a walk or go have a workout or go socialize with your friends. Your to-do list, a lot of the time, it can wait, but taking care and recovering mentally can't, because there's not much that you'll be able to get done the rest of the week if you are running at 1% battery mentally. So operating at that capacity, it's not failing, but it is genuinely how you can kind of recover and cope with it. So at the end of the day, preventing and coping with burnout is about sustainability and not just toughing it out, but being able to be aware of it and kind of take a step back when needed and have a little reset. So remember that grad school is a marathon, it's not a sprint, and taking care of yourself and protecting your well-being is a part of doing this work well. So good luck, and I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Bye!